Hey, how's it going, everyone? It's the Airsoft enthusiast here with the Walther P99 spring-powered airsoft pistol from Crosman. And I'm going to do a full disassembly of the pistol. First you take out the magazine. Then you push out this little circular pin here, which is actually the large pin of the three. There's 3 pins in the whole pistol. There it is. And push the slide forward. Give it a little muscle too, and it should just pop off. That loud click noise is normal. See this is the firing spring, and I'm going to call it the firing spring base, because it's like the base of the firing spring. Just holds it there. I'm going to push this down. This is the air piston or air nozzle, so it pushes the air out through the barrel. And next we're going to take out the loading nozzle. How we do that is you hold the barrel assembly like so. Then you put a finger behind the loading nozzle tip right there, and you're going to gently pry the slide open with the other hand and just push it out like that. It's very easy. It looks like monkey work, but that's how you do it. That's how I do it anyway. Now you want to slide the barrel assembly slightly forward, lift up on a slant or an angle like that, and then you just pull towards you and it comes right out. Now we got the whole slide assembled. Let's move on to the frame. We're going to take this pin out right here under the Made in China trademark. Oh, sorry, made in Taiwan. Did I say Taiwan or China? I think I said China. But anyway, there's the mainspring housing. Just take that out. It lifts up, and you take off the trigger arm. Now you take this next pin out right here. It's right next to the S for safety. Comes out pretty easy. Now to take the trigger out, because it won't come out right away, you need to turn the safety off. Comes out. And here's the spring. Our main spring's a little dickhead. Talk about that in a little bit. Then get the screwdriver. Your mainspring housing. Grip the mainspring housing firmly. Sometimes you need to assist the little screw. Okay, now this mainspring housing comes in half. Then you have sear spring, and the disconnector. And that just comes right out as one whole piece. And everything's disassembled. The safety and the ambi mag hatch are factory built into the frame, so they don't come out, just so you know. They can come out, but it requires a lot of force and the risk of breaking the frame or the pieces, so I'm not doing that. Here we go. We put the sear and everything back in. Put this back together, hold it firmly as you put the screw back in. That's good. Be sure it's together tightly, which it is. Now we're gonna get rid of our assembly of the trigger first, because it's the most difficult. Now you're gonna want to take the spring. You're gonna want to seat it into this little gap here, in the center of the trigger assembly, like so. So the longer piece of the spring is down, facing south, and the shorter part of the spring is facing north, and it's laying up against this little wall back here. So it all looks like this. Keep one of these pins right by the frame handy, or just keep it in your other hand. Just seat it in. Hold the spring in place. Make absolutely sure the spring isn't poking down through the bottom of the frame, which I got this in one try. Thank freaking goodness for that. That's what it looks like when it's in properly, and it resets. So that's how you know everything's working correctly. Now we're on to the slide. Oh no, we're not. Almost skipped the part. Take the trigger arm and diagonally, you tilt it, hooks onto the trigger. Then you insert this section into the rear or side of the mainspring housing. Put the pin into this side, because they only go in one way and go out one other way. Fasten it, make sure it's secure. Now we're done with the frame. Now for the trigger, wow, I'm like out of it, but anyway. The barrel assembly, sorry, and this slides in. Now hold it out of the way a little bit as you snap the loading nozzle into place. Make sure it's even. Make sure the two sides snap in center with the barrel assembly. Take the air piston or whichever, and you slide it in and push it all the way up. Then you take the firing spring and the firing spring base. Make sure this base, this section here, it's squared off at the top. Right there. Okay. Make sure when you put this back in that notch I pointed out to you, if you're looking at it, slide upside down, the notch is down, and those two other notches that are parallel, they go and lock up against these walls that are parallel. Then you put the slide back on to the frame, line everything up, put this disassembly or takedown pin, put that back in. Seems like everything's going together, there's no roughness or anything clinking around. And that's it. That's how you fully disassemble the Walther P99. And you put it all back together again. Alright, it's a pain in the ass, but thank you very much for watching, and hope that helps.